What's up, everybody? So I'm sure you've seen in the title. I have this special thing that's going on, and it's been so much fun planning it and everything, and I really want to share it with you guys. I don't normally do too much like overly personal stuff, but you guys have known that Chelsea and I have been together since the beginning of since before the beginning of the YouTube channel, and our relationship has been no secret. So I thought this would just be really fun to share because I got so much bundled up energy and excitement around this that I don't know, I got to make a video about it. So you guys saw in the title, I'm sure, that as long as she says yes, I am getting engaged, which I'm really excited about. I didn't ever think that I would be excited about doing this, but I am so excited to do this. So a little bit of backstory about our relationship. Chelsea and I met a little over 5 years ago. I know I've waited long enough to do this. She was a server at a restaurant while she was getting her master's to be a teacher. She's now a teacher, so she was at school getting her master's, and she was a server at a restaurant, and I was a software engineer, and I worked in one of the big like towers near her restaurant, and I would go there all the time and eat food, and I met her there about 5 years ago. And just like any other relationship, you know, we're no superhumans. We've had our ups and our downs and our hard times and our great times and everything like that. But you know, our relationship progressed. B is for Build definitely was something that came completely out of left field for myself and her, but she's been the ultimate support and being so cool with this. Because you have to remember, back then, my life was just like working a 9-to-5 job at a software company and going out and partying and having fun, not a care in the world, to now our entire lives is cars and B is for Build and everything that's gone on. So it's been, it's not been something that you could ever say would be easy for her to just, you know, be thrown into. And that says a lot about her character and her personality and her perseverance to just stick with me through this, because this is like a roller coaster ride. And it's been pretty amazing. So obviously, I'm hoping to get her to sign up for the rest of the ride. So with this video, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what we've planned so far and the backstory, what we've got to come in the future, like what the game plan is. Hopefully it'll all come together. We'll film it along the way, and then it'll all come together. Keep in mind that this whole time she has no idea, so any filming that I have to do, I'm gonna probably be sneaking out, doing it on a cell phone, something like that. This is gonna be technical because it's all hidden from her. So it's been a really long time that I've known I wanted to ask Chelsea to marry me, but you know, I wanted to do something like big and grand and awesome, and it was just the time just never showed up. So stuff like, it was just like, oh my gosh, a year went by, and oh my gosh, a year and a half went by, and it was just like, wow, time is slipping away. Last year, Chelsea and I were at Disneyland after SEMA. We were celebrating like a really successful SEMA build, a great car that we built, and a big success for everything in our lives, and just having a great time. And I wanted to do it so badly then, but I didn't have the ring, and I didn't have the game plan, and I knew none of that stuff mattered, because it doesn't matter to her. It definitely doesn't matter, but I wanted it to be this big thing. So I was like, okay, you gotta start planning something now. You gotta get this going quickly. So I started planning like right then, which is about basically a year ago. I knew that I wanted to be able to get all of our friends together to do this, our friends groups to be able to kind of like celebrate after I popped the question. I knew that I wanted to be at Disney, and then there were no excuses to get all of our friends out to Disneyland for any reason, because that's kind of a big undertaking. So to make this not seem like suspicious to her, I disguised this whole thing as like this SEMA celebration thing. So all of our friends and stuff, I'm paying to fly them all out and everything like that, and we're all going to Disney. She thinks that's all just to celebrate SEMA. It's not really about that at all. It's actually so we can all be there and celebrate together the engagement. So I've got it hidden pretty cool. Another cool thing is she doesn't know her best friend is flying into town. Originally her best friend couldn't come anyway. So we've also got that, and you'll see that surprise coming a little bit later. So we've got all the people in place, and she's totally not suspicious at all. So that was step one, and we've got all that kind of locked down now. While I was doing that, I had to buy a ring, and since I bought a yacht earlier this year, that was a little bit stressful. So you guys may have seen a couple extra ads more than usual to help dig me out of that financial hole. I had to buy the ring though, and I wanted to get a ring that was very impressive. I wanted to get a ring that I was very proud of buying. And I do have like 2 Lamborghinis and stuff, but I'm not some rich guy, and I don't come from a rich family and that type of stuff. But I'm not scared of risk, so we threw it out on the line, and I got a very, very, very cool ring. It almost costs as much as the boat. It's like 3.6 carats, and if she wants to show you guys that, then I will, but I'm not gonna show everybody. It feels weird to show everybody on camera before she's even seen it, even though she will have seen it before. Anyways, feels too weird. That's her thing, and if she wants to show you guys at the end of the video, then we will. But I picked a damn good ring. I built it myself, B is for build style. I picked all the components out and got it assembled, and I'm really proud of it. It's really cool. So the people are set, the location's kind of set. We know exactly where I want to do it. The ring is purchased. It's hiding in Kyle's bedroom right now. It's so weird. So the last piece of the puzzle is how I'm gonna pop the question and the proposal game plan. And I've thought up a lot of plans over the last year. I've kind of narrowed it down to just a few, but I need the help of Disney employees. I need the help of cast members. So that's where we're gonna stop this video right now. I'm gonna go make a post on Instagram. She thinks that I'm trying to get free Disney tickets for all of my friends. But really what I'm trying to do is get a hold of some cast members that can help me pull off the proposal that I've dreamt of. So I'm gonna stop right here and I'll catch you guys up with the results. Let's see how it goes. Status update on the post. It backfired terribly. Within like 2 minutes, I had like 35 DMs from different viewers and people on Instagram saying, congratulations on the proposal. I can't wait to see you get proposed. It's about time, blah, 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 blah. I knew that if I left that post up, that would obviously continue. That would lead to comments on Instagram posts and comments on YouTube videos and stuff like that, which would not be good. It would get Chelsea way too aware. Even though I had a backstory for it already, I think it would start to get it in her head. So I deleted the post, said that I got a hold of somebody at Disney, didn't get a hold of anybody at Disney, and here we are. So I don't have any connections with cast members at Disney, and I don't have any opportunity to reach out anymore because apparently it's way too obvious what I'm doing. So the game plan is now, when I'm at Disneyland the night before the proposal, I'm gonna try and sneak off and go talk to cast members and set this up. It's a lot to have ride on like showing up, you know, the day before, but there's not much else I can do. Well, I'm also gonna send some friends that live in California and see what they can do too. So I'll update you guys. Next update is gonna be in Vegas. Hopefully this car behind me will be completely done. We'll be in Vegas, everything will be great, and I'll surprise her with her best friend flying into town, and we'll go from there. All right, so stage one of the plan is a success. We surprised her, her best friend's here. They're yelling in the bathroom right now. She still has no idea what's to come. She's not connecting the dots at all, which is fantastic. So we did that part. Now the next part is the really hard part. We still have no connection with anybody at Disney. We have to make all of this come together while we're at Disney, sneaking away from Chelsea, running over there, talking with people. My cousin actually lives in Anaheim and he was like kind of talking to some people. So we got a little bit of work done so far. Fingers crossed. It's raising the stakes here. All right, guys, so it is the morning of. We got a lot of stuff to take care of before this happens. So we were able to kind of lightly convince Chelsea by using her best friend to go out and get her nails done without tipping her off to anything. Because I guess that's the thing you got to do. If you're a girl, you got to get your nails done right beforehand. So they're off right now getting their nails done, which is great because it gives us a little bit of time of separation, because unfortunately all of my plans to set something up, to have something arranged already with Disney or a Disney cast member or all that stuff have not worked out. And I've definitely been trying, but I didn't want to tip her off to anything. Well, they're at nails right now. It's pretty early in the morning. The park just opened. I'm trying to get into the park, communicate with the people that I need to. We're going for Jungle Cruise. That's my top #1 plan. So we're going for Jungle Cruise. I'm gonna go try and get a hold of a cast member and then get back without them ever knowing that I left, basically. So hopefully this works. Hopefully we don't tip her off to anything. And the next thing you guys will see is us getting on the Jungle Cruise. Just met with the guy that I need to talk to on Jungle Cruise. They said they can make it happen. So we are pretending that he is a fan that we ran into at like downtown Disney. And he said we could come back and jump on our own boat at any time, so she won't be kind of suspicious of why we have a boat. And Chelsea, I apologize that I'm wearing a hat, but honestly, if I didn't wear a hat today, you'd probably think something was up. Had to cop the goods before she came, so we got these. And then that might be bad luck, I don't know, bad omen. We got 6 of these that say she said yes. If she says no, we just throw her into the water. No problems.
Those right there are new, also known as wildebeests. Those tall things in the back, do you know what those are called?
Field of beasts.
No, trees.
Oh.
Good try.
I tried my best.
A bred of lions protecting that sleeping zebra. Oh. Looks dead tired, doesn't it? Amazing. It's the spectacular, the stupendous, eighth wonder of the world, ladies and gentlemen, the backside of water! Congratulations, guys.
Hit it, Skipper!
All right.
Going on the boat with the ring. Going on the boat.
You know, I feel like we're a family today. We laughed together, we cried together, we shared a special moment together. I love you.
Woo! We did it!
All right, guys, she's FaceTiming her mom right now, showing her the ring. She's very happy, and she had no idea. We managed to make it a surprise, which I'm very proud of. And the people here at Disneyland were so kind. They got us these dorky ass hats. They got us a map with everybody. Everybody signed it and everything. It was so good. They helped us out 1,000,000%.